Hey guys, welcome back to PottsMamaBear. Today's video we are going to make a dream catcher that I seen on Pinterest, or something similar to it. It's a dream catcher that's made with yarn instead of sinew, and I will go ahead and tell you everything that you need. You need, of course, the yarn, a hoop, anything that's going to hold its shape, a glue gun, some extra glue sticks, which I have in this case right here, some feathers that will kind of match whatever yarn you're doing, or whatever color yarn you're using, and of course some scissors. So what I'm gonna do is, the yarn that I got is from Hobby Lobby, and it's I did a video on this one. Oops, sorry. I did a video on this one a few months back, and it's from I Love This Yarn. It's super soft, and we don't need any of this right here because we're not crocheting or knitting with this, and it's 100% acrylic. The hoop I've had for a long time. So anyways, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take, nope, that didn't work out. Okay, so it's the other side. So I'm gonna take the string, or the yarn, and I'm actually going to take quite a bit out. And I'll go ahead and do this off camera, that way you guys don't have to sit for too long with and watch me pull string out of the middle of the yarn. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I made a small ball that I can hold in my hand with the yarn, just so that way it'll be a little bit easier for me to wrap around this. So we're gonna go ahead and get this started. So I just put a little bit of glue on the top. And then I go ahead and wrap it around, just enough glue to hold that end down. And then I'm gonna go ahead and start wrapping this around and put it as close as we can to make sure that it's somewhat tight around there, so that way the yarn doesn't slide around during the when we're doing the webbing of the dream catcher. So you could just go ahead and start winding it around. And it doesn't have to be super tight or close just yet. You can just go ahead and continue to put this all the way around. And then as you're going, you could just push it together and kind of tighten that like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and do do this, and I'll keep doing this. I'll continue to do this off camera, and we will come back when I'm done. Okay guys, so I finally finished this, putting the yarn all the way around the hoop, and now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and scoot the yarn over and kind of just go this way. Hold on for just a minute. Okay, so what I did was I went ahead and scooted it over more, and now so you just kind of want to make this a little bit tight around here, that way the yarn doesn't, like I said before, the yarn won't slide around. So now that the yarn is all the way pushed over, I'm just gonna go and I'm going to twist, just kind of go in like a twisting motion to tighten the yarn all the way around the ring. Just like that. So now that I have that, now that we're doing that, we're gonna just keep doing that. And then when I do all of that, I'm gonna just go ahead and continue to wrap it around. Okay, so I went ahead and I put it all the way around, made sure all this is all tightened up. And now I'm going to just go ahead and put it around one last time. And then I'm going to put a small dot of glue, or hot glue, right here. And then wrap it up like that. So now I'm going to go ahead and cut the tail of this off. Just like that. And then pull off the extra glue. So this will be the top of it. Oops, sorry. So this will be the ring. Now, now we're going to go ahead and do the webbing. And I'm going to get everything set up so we can do that. Okay guys, so I went ahead and I got, like I said, I did this part. Now what I'm going to do is just take the same yarn and we're going to go under it.
What is the other ones?
And I'm going to just go, just put it just like, just tie a knot. Sorry about all the noise in the background. Like I've said in a previous video, we do have the swamp coolers on because it's hot. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start the webbing, and I don't want this to be too small, so I'm gonna just do 1, 2, 3, go to the third color and kind of try to wedge this in between, just like that. And then make sure that you cross it behind. Oop. So that way it goes through this part. Oop. So it goes through this part. And we can bring the ball through. So when it's wedged through there, it kind of makes like a little notch or whatever for it. So again, and I'm not measuring this out. I'm just gonna go ahead and do this, or put it however. Usually I would count how many, I would usually count each thing, but because it's yarn, I'm not going to count it. See how I was saying about the yarn separating or sliding over? This is what ended up happening. But as I pull it, as I go to make the webbing tighter, this will all move over. See, when I pull it, the gap will close and create another one. So we just keep doing this all the way around until we get to the next row. Just like that. And then here's another one. Oh, and I hit my camera. Okay, so we're just gonna keep doing this. Now I was gonna put beads on this, but I'm gonna show you guys how to put the beads on a regular dream catcher. Just because. Now, when you get to here, it's gonna be harder to put the yarn of ball, or the ball of yarn through here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and take a pretty good amount off of the ball. Say about that much. I'm gonna grab my scissors and cut it. So that way it's a little bit easier to maneuver the string through, or the yarn through here. So you want to put it right in this spot right here.
No, this.
And then you're gonna pull it through. And it makes a knot. So just like that. And now I'm gonna do it again. And we're gonna keep doing this until we get all the way into the middle of the dream catcher. Oh, there it is. So we don't want to pull it too hard because the string might break, because this isn't as strong of a string as sinew would be, which I use synthetic sinew. Not sure if I said that right, but it's not real sinew. My camera keeps moving. So I'm gonna go ahead and keep doing this, and I'm gonna show you guys how the webbing looks when I get a little bit further along. So that way you guys aren't having to just sit here and watch me do all of the webbing, because this process can take a while. So I will be right back. Okay guys, so this is what I got so far. I'm actually thinking about, because I was making this for a friend. I was actually thinking about putting a picture in the middle of it. So I'm not going to do I'll do the webbing all the way through. And then I'm going to add a picture instead of the beads. It seems like it would be much better or easier that way. And then I'll show you guys how to add the beads and everything in the regular, or on the regular dream catcher. So believe it or not, this yarn is actually holding with the how tight I'm having to pull it to keep it from breaking or anything. I mean, sorry, not breaking, but to keep it from being really loose. So I just wanted to show you guys my progress, and this has taken me maybe 5 minutes to do up to this far. I will go ahead and stop the video and continue to do this, and then I'll show you guys how I'm going to add the picture onto this dream catcher. Okay guys, so I got this far and I had to end up, sorry, Tadashi is acting crazy. Okay, so I actually just put a needle on the end of this yarn, and I'm going to just go ahead and continue to do this with the needle because the parts of the web is really small now and I can't really get it through there. So as you can see, it's a little bit harder now to hold this big of a dream catcher the way it is, or to hold the webbing tighter. So what I'm doing is just holding it, I pull it a little bit tighter and then I hold it right here, and then just go ahead and continue to web this. So it's just a little bit tough to do this part, and since it is getting harder and harder, I'm just going to go ahead and leave the middle open, so I could place the picture on, and then place the picture on here. Okay, so now what to tie off or to knot this, I'm just going to go ahead and do like a regular knot, and then I'm going to take it back through. Oh wait, no, that's gonna undo my knot. Okay, so go back through the one that we just went through, and then go ahead and do this again, and we're just gonna tie it off now. Okay guys, I'm so sorry about that. So now I'm just tying this off however just to get a pretty good knot on there so it doesn't come undone. And as you can tell, that's pretty stiff. So now what I'm gonna do, and usually what I do when I tie stuff off, or not the dream catchers off, is burn the sinew so that way it doesn't come undone. But with this, I can't burn this without messing it up. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to look through some pictures and decide on which picture we want to put on this dream catcher. Not really sure just which one just yet. Did I have all of them in it? Okay. So I guess what the one that I'm going to do is, no, that one doesn't have Yoshi. Okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do this one. I'll put these away. So I'm just gonna go ahead and place this in the middle of the dream catcher, and I wanted to just, instead of gluing it or anything like that, I just wanted to kind of tuck the corners into the webbing. So that way if she wants to put it in a frame or anything like that, she can still do that. So there's how you do that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna cut this off right there. So then you can't really see the yarn right there. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we are going to get some beads, and not really sure which ones I'm really gonna do, and I have like tons of beads. I'm kind of thinking about doing like little shells just to put on there so the feathers can hang off of, and I'm not even showing you guys what I'm doing. Okay, so what I was thinking was putting these shells on each little thing, because I'm going to do 3 strings, one in the middle and then 2 off to the sides, so that way when she hangs it, okay, it'll be well, maybe it is better off to the side like that. Okay, so it'll be centered right. Now you could do with or without the picture, it's completely up to you. But I'm going to get some more of these little shells. Five, 6. Oh. And then I think for like the last 3 sections of this, I'm just gonna do these little rock beads. And that would be it for the beads. Okay. So I'm gonna push that back and make my table all nice and straight again. Okay. So I chose these kind of feathers because I think it would look good with the way these are. I mean the colors of the yarn is what I meant. So I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go get a little baggie to put all these feathers in because I don't want them to fly everywhere. Okay, so for the last part of this video, I'm gonna do, it's gonna kind of look like this with the 2 hanging from each, or 2 shells hanging from each, and then the 3 beads at the bottom, or the 3 rock beads at the bottom, and you guys can't see it. Okay, so it would look like something like this. And then it'll have the feathers and all that good stuff. So we're just gonna go ahead and we're gonna take our yarn. Probably about maybe I don't know, but or however long you want it, because you will be doubling this up like this, so it kind of hangs down like that, and you're gonna need 3 of those. And like I've said, guys, you can do this in any color that you want. You can put any type of beads on there, any different color feathers. You can make your feathers with the yarn. You can do whatever you feel like doing. Okay, so I'm gonna place 2 on the side and just work with just this one. And I did put it in half, and I'm holding the top. So now all I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just place this above where I put the knot at, on the first row of the dream catcher, and I'm just going to put it like that. Just like that. And then I'm going to take my second string and do the same. Make sure that the ends are together. And then I'm just going to place it right here above this one. So that way these don't slide around or anything. Let me get these out of the way. Okay, so far that's how that looks. I need to grab my glue gun. Put it right there. Okay. So, and then now for the third one, you're just gonna do the same thing, except you're not gonna have a knot to really put it on in the dream catcher. So just kind of find the center and put it on there like that. And you will be able to adjust these if they're not completely in the center like you want them. So that's how mine is looking so far. Yeah. Okay, so now for the beads, I'm just going to most likely probably glue them to this, or yeah, I think I'm just gonna end up gluing these to this because it's not I don't think the hole is big enough to put the dream catcher, the strings in. So I'm just gonna glue it. So I'm just gonna put some glue on the shell. And then go ahead and pull this a little bit and just stick it on there. Just like that. It looks like it needs a little bit more down here at the bottom. So this is going to be the front of it, so you're not going to be able to really see the back. And then with the feathers, I'm just going to take a couple of them and put them together. And then put the glue on this part, right on the stem part, and then just put it in here, just like that. It looks like we're only going to be able to do one. So we could just get it in there. Oops. Maybe we'll try this one. Looks like the ends of the feathers are a little bit, oh, there it goes. So that looks a little weird. So I'm gonna, oh, that's really in there. Okay. So I'm just gonna glue another feather on top of it. Or maybe off to the side. No, I'm just gonna have to just go on top. Oh. Or we could just put it on the back of it. I think that would be like the best. Just to go ahead and glue it onto the back like so. Okay, so now we're gonna go ahead and do a little bit further down, like right underneath the first dream catcher. The first dream catcher, sorry, the first set of feathers. And then we're going to do the same thing. Okay, and then just go ahead and, oops, kind of hold these together and then glue it on there. So there we go. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to just grab some feathers and put that inside there, and then I'm going to flip it and then put more glue I'm sorry guys about the background noise. The kids are right here. So I'm just going to go ahead and put more glue right here, and then grab another feather and then just stick it on there.
Play better.
Okay, so there's that. And then now I'm going to go ahead. Okay guys, I'm so sorry about that. I had to grab the needle again. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put the yarn through the needle, or yeah, you put the yarn through the needle a little bit, and then okay, I need to get a smaller needle. So I really did think that one was gonna work, but apparently not. So we are just going to grab the smaller needle that's in here. Okay. Okay, so now I'm going to try to fit this yarn onto this needle, because it should work now. Yeah. Okay, so now the challenge is getting, oh, I guess it wasn't a challenge. Okay, so we're gonna put this on here, and I guess this is gonna be the challenge, is trying to get this needle with the yarn through the hole of this rock. There we go. Okay, so the only reason why I'm going through just one like this, oh sorry, just the one yarn, is because I just want this to kind of hang down like that behind the dream catcher. So now I'm gonna take another feather, and we are going to put it right here into the bottom of this rock bead, and it's not really working. So let's just see if we can cut this at an angle and then try to do it that way, which it does work. So, oop, just put a little bit of glue on it, and then just put this in here like that. Okay, so that is one side done. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do the other two, and then I will come back and show you guys how it looks. Hey guys, so I finished the rest of the bottom, and I did leave the bottom back strings out of the beads. So now all I'm going to do is just go ahead and put the string to hang it. It doesn't matter how long you cut it, it's completely up to you. But yeah, so what I'm going to do is go ahead and find the center, which I think is like right here. And like I said, you can go back and adjust all of them to where you want him. And that looks about right. So now what I'm gonna do is just, I wanted to put this bead on this part, Hold on, let me fix my camera really quick. Okay, so I adjusted the camera. Like I said, I was trying to put this bead onto here, but I think the only way to be able to do that is to put it on the needle again, and that is just something that I don't know if it's even gonna happen. Let's see. Let me find my little needle again. Okay. So I guess this would be the only way to be able to get this on there. This bead is to put one side of the yarn in at a time. I have not done this before with the yarn, so this is actually my first video, or my first time doing all this with yarn. For some reason, this yarn is not cooperating with me. I just did this. Okay. There goes that one. Just go ahead and put this on there like so. So, you just have to kind of wiggle it around, and even then it's not on there. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm just going to take one of these other beads and put it on there. One of the little shells. Hold on, guys. I'm so sorry. I gotta go deal with something. Okay, guys. I'm really sorry about that. So, like I said, we have it on there like that. I'm just going to go ahead and tie a knot in the top of it. Just like that. And then I'm going to just go ahead and maybe leave that one off. Yeah, I think I'm just going to leave it off. But I am going to put this one on right here on the top, because I know that this is the way I want it. So I'm just going to go ahead and put some glue right on the shell. And by the way, guys, these shells are from Dollar Tree. So maybe put a little bit more glue right here on the edge. So after you get it all cleaned up and everything, it should look something similar to this. I am done with this. I've been trying to film this all day, and we ended up having to go somewhere, so then I had to come back to it. But I am pretty happy with the way this looks. I might try to center this picture a little bit better. Maybe put some tape or something like that on here. I don't know. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it like this. It's not going anywhere. It is a gift. So, yeah. I love it, and we hope to see you guys, or we hope that you guys enjoyed this video. We love you guys so much, and if you guys have any ideas or anything that you guys would like to share with us, or want us to try to do on a video for you guys, let us know in the comments below, and we will go ahead and try to get those out. So as far as that, guys, we are done with this video, and we love you guys so much, and we will see you guys in our next video. Bye.